Refresh yourself. It's intermission time. The concession stand is open and ready to serve you.
I'm a bit hungover, won't you come with me? I'm sure you're gonna love the breadsticks and iced tea. Wait a bit extra to get the booze, baby. 'Cause when we're in the garden, we're family. Olive Garden, butthole, what a perfect Sunday. Yeah, Olive Garden, butthole, leftovers Monday morning. Refill the salad, of course, I want some cheese. Walrus teeth, found a breadsticks, embarrass the family. Second class world traveler, got a tour of Italy. Order the Alfredo dipping sauce, pro tip calorie. Olive Garden, butthole, what a perfect Sunday. Yeah, Olive Garden, butthole, leftovers Monday morning. Jesus served in tiny cups, I'll take all three. Unbutton my pants, muffin top from the cheese. A farmer drops my bill off with a chocolate mint for free. Leave the garden, the more will grow for me. Leave the garden, the more will grow for me. Leave the garden, the more will grow for me. Leave the garden, the more will grow for me. On the seventh day, Jesus would say, never-ending pasta bowls right after we pray. Whole wheat pasta with a 5 cheese sauce, the perfect meal before dying on a cross. Olive Garden, butthole, what a perfect Sunday. Yeah, Olive Garden, butthole, leftovers Monday morning. Olive Garden, butthole, what a perfect Sunday. Yeah, Olive Garden, butthole, leftovers Monday morning. Olive Garden, butthole, what a perfect Sunday. Yeah, Olive Garden, butthole, leftovers Monday morning.
Refresh yourself. It's intermission time. The concession stand is open and ready to serve you.
Excuse me, sir, do you have a VCR? I promise not to take it very, very far. I just wanna look at some old tapes before they dissolve and or break. I just need to find myself a VCR.
Tell me your liver hurts so bad. Wish you would digest me, ninja kick its ass. Do you have a VCR? Your liver looks better. Thanks, ninja, thanks. Who needs medical science, doc? Ninja kicked its ass. Your razor's still stupid. Service still sucks. Ninjas failed.
Which is the right soundtrack? Okay, what's going on? you might hear some construction noises. Janice decided to like build something right the bottom of the stairway. So yeah, you could hear her doing construction noises. Welcome to Virtual Red Band Part 2. Let me try to Hi. Welcome to Virtual Red Band Part 2. I am not my normal character right now. No, I was feeling frisky. Hey, Janice, what are you doing down there? What are you doing down there, you son of a... Why are you... What? You really have to hammer stuff? That's really annoying. Yeah, why don't you just join us in VR and then like do that tomorrow? All right, let's hear one more, I guess. Waiting. Is that the last one? Oh, God. All right, now. Ugh. One more? This is crazy talk. Ugh. Ugh. How are you hammering a shelf? Like, who does that? She's making a shelf for me, but have you ever heard of getting a shelf like from Amazon and there's hammering involved? That's crazy. It's usually like those IKEA things where you turn and notch it up. This must be a hardcore shelf. All right, that's enough. Gosh darn it. I have to stand up for my right. Look at my thigh gap. All right, I'm gonna sit back now. Okay. What the hell? Welcome to part 2 of Virtual Red Band. If you missed the first part, we just looked at we looked at this cool laptop that I got. Hello. Whoa, look at me. All right, I'm switching back to my normal avatar. Also, this music I gotta turn off. How the fuck do I turn off this music? Nope. Video player. There we go. Night mood. Ooh, I kind of like it. Bloom off. What's this? I don't know. All right, I'm not gonna do that. Ooh. Can you imagine if you had... I would love this, but this would also be the scariest place in the world to have like an apartment, like your bedroom, like you're laying in bed and then you just see this big tidal wave coming towards you or a hurricane. Fuck that. Hey, Kay, welcome back to technology. What's up? God, what the hell? She's trying to get out of the cage. Like, I can't just stop VR. It makes it look too obvious. Like, she's trying to break out of that cage. I don't know what to do. Like, this is why I need like a, assistant that could like take over and like he could like have like sound recordings on his phone to make it look like I'm still playing, but I'm going down there trying to get the hammer away from Janice so she doesn't break out of the cage. What's up, Zen? Now she's already locked up. She's trying to get out. I don't know if you heard all that banging she was doing. What's going on, guys? Oh yeah, that'd be fun as fudge. Sickles. Oh, I can't wait. Is she gonna do it tonight? Oh, okay. Well. Can I just? We got to get Janice. We got to get Janice on here before this happens, because as a last resort, Janice could talk Harry Potter to her and calm her down. You know, if it's some kind of like if she's gonna like somehow like call you out or something, like she went through your phone or something. She went through your phone. Cottage cheesy. That's what we said. We didn't say that. Oh, I don't have that turned on. Well, that's good. Whoops. Well, that's good because hi guys, welcome to VR. All that was hidden. That was all that was hidden from YouTube, which is great. Zen might have a special guest coming later. What's up, Gigi? Nice balls. I mean, baller babies. Shane, how are you doing? Bazangas. And Kay's here. Kay was in the brush, I guess. He was in the middle part of Australia. I'm guessing that's what they call the brush.
Bush.
The bush.
Like George.
Oh, I thought it was like a brush. Like I think of like a woman's like hairbrush when every time like an Australian says I just came from back from the brush. So you were.
It was.
What'd you do? What'd you do? Like where were you? Like what happened? Like how was your experience in the bush?
The first day was about 36 degrees, so that's into the 100, and about 80% humidity, and we're in jeans and long shirt, walking around with flies everywhere, doing samples. And that night, then we had a storm come in. What's up, man?
What's up?
So yeah, we had a storm come in with about 400 strikes over 5 hours.
Wow! So you were camping through a storm, like a crazy storm?
Yeah. A crazy storm. Then we got back to the pub and had a shower and went downstairs, started drinking. No, just like came back, needed to get clean, man. It's 3 days of like filth. And yeah, just started drinking, and then like the storm started building, pulled all the dirt out of the ground, lifted all that into the clouds, so it all went red and looked ominous. And then like one of the windows in the pub blew out onto the street, but there was no one on the street.
Like a blowjob.
Crikey.
And then the power went out.
A storm? A bad storm?
Yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere, so the storms out there, because it's so flat, are pretty big, and like thunderstorms out in the bush.
He was in the brush.
Yeah, like George Brush.
Fresh beans.
But yeah, we were camping out in the middle of nowhere, intense. So over 5 hours, we would have had about 400 lightning strikes. It's just like a disco staring up in your tent.
Oh no, that's how it was
when we
last
went
night
outside-
in Pflugerville, man. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's Well, look
Wait,
shit
are
happens.
storms getting
It's not like fun.
crazier? Are storms getting crazier? Or is it like, I thought when I moved to Texas, I was like, oh, I think storms are getting like the lightning last night was, I posted it on my Instagram. It was like a rave. Like it was every 2 seconds there was lightning. Like I don't remember that ever in Ohio. And it was definitely never in LA.
Yeah, there wasn't too many ground strikes. It was like a lot of sheet lightning, but because
Right.
it's so flat out
Heat
there,
lightning is
and
what
we're
we
near
call
Salt
it in the
Lakes
US.
as well. When you're in the brush.
Epileptics are gonna go extinct.
Oh my God! Everyone needs to collect an epileptic because oh my God, they're gonna be worth so much. Like an epileptic body. Ooh. Janice, where are you?
Watching the
play, like,
sheet lightning
Episodes
shoot
of
across
Pokemon
was
to
amazing.
flush them all out.
Oh, there she is. Yeah, that's fucked up. I don't like camping anymore. Like when I was a kid, it was fun, but one day, like I used to go camping all my life. Used to be in all like the, like the camps, like summer camps and stuff like that. But one day, my dad just put like a tent in our backyard, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is the most amazing thing!" Because I could go in and use a bathroom and go get like shit from the refrigerator and Cheez-Its and shit. Like it was like the best day. Then I just realized the only reason I liked camping growing up is just like I wanted to get away from my parents and like have my own place and like be my own person at a very young age, I guess. And now like when I'm an adult, I'm like camping. You know what's better? A really nice hotel or like an Airbnb like this where we're on the fucking beach and there's no hurricanes or storms in the weather or no earthquakes, hopefully.
Yeah. I kind of like I like getting out into the thick of it and just being put to your element.
Right. I
But
guess.
in the same breath, like it's not something we're doing for fun. It was all for sort of like a reason. So
Yeah, it opens something in your head that changes. Oh, I'm not used to this. It's kind of fun living like, oh, we're making
challenge.
food over fire. Like I get it, but I've already done it.
No, we had
I'm
we
kind
had
of
gas
over it.
stoves, we had a generator and stuff like
Oh,
that.
okay. So
Like,
you
we had it
did.
'cause-
You did.
Yeah, we got. Yeah,
What do
it
they
was an
call it?
expedition, so we had
Planking?
satellite phone, but we were like 60 kilometers from any other human being. We needed to be away from everyone to get all the fucking testing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was it was.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Sounds like fun.
Exhausted. Anyway, I came back home and then the whole backyard's been fucking trashed by the same storm.
Oh, so yeah, you posted a photo on the Discord of this really big tree, pretty much just all over your backyard, ruining plants. Yeah, trees,
About 2
trees,
ton
man.
Suspended above the fence that could roll onto the neighbour's house that we've had to prop, and I can't get 2 cranes until Thursday to fucking support it from either end, and then the guys can come in and cut everything out. So it's just hanging there for the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, bit of fun.
There's something going on in Austin right now, and I think it's because we got our first rain in like 5 months or something, and it's not 100 degrees anymore or something, like we've been 100 degrees over like usually about 105, 110 for like the last 2 or 3 months. And now we're in like the 70s and 80s and it's raining and thunderstorming, insane storms, like extreme over to extreme.
Yeah.
But it has made the crickets hatch or come out or something. And now like I'm literally, anytime I go outside, I get attacked by like they're going after me. They're attacking me and landing on me.
Giant black crickets.
Giant black crickets.
Black heads.
It's
You
crazy.
get a tennis racket?
Oh no, I have one of those
We have
electrical
electric
rackets
racket
I've been
way back.
using, and I know it's bad luck to kill a cricket or whatever like
a
that.
type of cricket. I'm
But
not sure
these
what
aren't
exactly
these
it
are
is.
zombie crickets or
Right, it,
something.
like,
Yeah, they're a
depends
cricket.
on the harvest and all that, right?
Yeah, it's like a certain
But
area
I think-
of thing that's a
Yeah.
locust or something.
And yeah,
When
and we
they're in a
have those,
certain size of swarm, and then they change.
Yeah,
Something
I
like
think
Like
that.
there's actually.
and we have
Yeah,
that.
and then there's-
Janice, what is it? Is it a locust? What
and
we
there's a
have?
physiological change.
Like
I
the
don't think it's locust.
No, what's
because if it was locust, there would be way more.
right? What's the thing that's really loud? It's a bug.
A big batch of crickets.
and it's like cicada. We have
cicadas,
like
yeah,
next
that
level
frequency's
cicadas
right.
going on right now. Literally, there was one that has been living outside of our back patio for the last 24 hours. And when he goes off, I literally thought there was some kind of like, I was playing a video game and it was really loud and I kept on hearing it. I'm like, what, wait, what's going on? And I pause it and I'm like, am I going to go outside and there's going to be like the SWAT team or some kind of like alien invasion going on? Cause like, they're like, and it was literally just this bug. And I've never heard it my whole life, something that loud and crazy. It was going, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, and then I saw it and I'm like, you're just a bug. How are you making that noise? Like, is that new technology? Like, what the fuck?
You never had those in Ohio, bro?
No, we did, but never that extreme. Like, I tried to record it, but right when it came out and tried to do it, it saw me and it stopped. And then I went back inside, and like 1 second later, it started again. I'm like, you son of a bitch. And then I was like, I'm over it.
I wonder if there are different breeds where
I think it
there's
is.
different levels of noise.
I think it is.
I bet.
Yeah.
I don't like all these bugs, by the way.
The first time I heard
Send you
it,
some
I was in
chickens.
Korea, and there's so many fucking cicadas. Like, that was just one brand. They're like swarmed on the trees, like a whole family with all their relatives in the trees, and it's so loud.
I can't wait to get this Maine Coon because I just want it to like protect me. Like I want to get a couple like
Oh, yeah,
like
get
guard
some of those.
cats.
Free protein, free toy.
Yep.
Free
Yep. I want guard cats. I'm gonna get a whole army of them. I think.
enrichment. So there was a big inside of our kitchen today, and I didn't even bother with it. I saw it, Brian. It's huge.
Oh, the cricket? Yeah. That cricket. By the way, when
right now.
I came in from out my back patio and that cricket lands on my cheek, I fling it off and then it lands on the ground and I start chasing it and it runs so fast. It wasn't hopping, it just ran. I was like, I've never seen a cricket run that fast. I'm like, and it ran right underneath the refrigerator. I'm like, what the fuck? How do you know to run under the like? It was like a Pixar movie. Like I was like, oh, you son of a bitch.
I had a fly in my beer on day 2. Like day 1, I was pretty fucked by the heat. Day 2, I got a fly in my beer. It was the very last sip, like last mouthful of beer.
Oh no!
It hit, you know, the little dangly bit in the back of your throat. It hit that.
You're
Oh no.
And-
gross, dude.
Yeah, and I had my fly net down, and I
Your-
threw up into
your
my fly net in
net?
front of.
Is that
3
your
other
zipper?
fucking-
You threw up on your
Yeah,
dick?
So now I just have vomit like hanging in front of me that I can see out of and everyone can see into.
Wait, what's a
And all
fly
I eat
net?
is cheese.
Wait, what the fuck are you talking?
You have a net that
net
goes.
over your face.
Oh,
Yeah, you have
the
it hanging
fly
over your
net.
hat,
I
and
thought
then it
you
goes
made.
around
I
your
thought
neck,
you
so
meant your crotch. I thought you puked on your dick.
It's like a see-through bib.
right,
basically.
like a bee
Like a
costume, like a
beekeeper's hat.
beekeeper's costume.
Yeah, which then just made me throw up more. It was
Oh,
fucking hilarious.
gross, dude.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. Not gonna
It's
lie.
funny
It's
but
fucking
gross.
hilarious. And then I threw my fine net out and just dealt with it. It's like, fuck that. I can't fix that.
Oh my god.
It would have been worse to watch, I think. So it was kind of like a funny little tidbit highlight for the weekend. Anyway, yeah.
But what's crazy is that we have so many toads in the neighborhood, or at least we used to. But I haven't seen them as much lately. And right now,
I think it's a new generation, Brian. I think we had a bunch of them, and then they died, and then they had eggs, and then now we're seeing their babies, because the other day I saw like 2 tiny ones.
2 tiny
Also,
toads?
It just started raining, so I feel like now they're like, okay, let's hatch now. I think maybe they like.
I wonder,
Yeah. It's too hot
like,
during the summer.
if I were to
need
spend,
a pond.
if I were to spend like, I don't know, $10,000 and get as many baby toads or tadpoles or whatever the fuck they're called, and like release them around me, like,
Okay.
would it piss the
Don't-
neighbors off?
unless-
But also like, I think it's kind of cool. Like,
Mate,
that would be cool.
you only want to release toads that are,
Are you
and
allowed
frogs
to
that are
do that?
native to that area.
Right. If I can get native to this area toads, but released like $10,000 worth of baby toads around me, my whole neighborhood would be protected from these stupid fucking grasshoppers, right? And maybe those toads can like team up and like beat up the bunny rabbits. But I wonder how much toads I could get for $10,000.
I'm with you.
I kind of want to do it and make it a YouTube video, like releasing 10,000 toads in my neighborhood. Hopefully my neighbors don't get mad.
You might get arrested.
I think I would get arrested. I feel like it's against the law. I feel like it's against the law.
Take that, homeowners association.
Yeah, HOA is like so pissed off. Brian, do you understand toads are in people's showers right now? Like they're just attacking all the houses. They're like trying to go inside and hide from the bunny rabbits. Like, I didn't know toads were scared of bunnies. Oh, I didn't know. Everyone's suing me.
From Texas.
Yeah, everyone's suing me. I get thrown out of Texas just because I wanted to kill all these damn crickets that keep on attacking me. Oh, man. We got to put the camera back in the back patio, Toe, because the amount of crickets that attack me the last 24 hours has been insane. And I was like, damn, I wish we had that on video. Because it really is insane. It seems like a video game sometimes. When I'm in, by the way, Janice never hangs out on the back patio. When she does, she'll go out and just like, oh, the sun feels good, and then like 5 minutes later, like come back in. I'm like in the back patio 50% of the time. All right, like that's my chill place. I'm smoking back there. You know what I mean? Like,
you a smoker, Janice?
No, she's not. But I hang out there all the time. I see like the bunnies like jump on my feet and stuff. Like I see all this shit, and I'm always telling her all these stories, and she's like, "Oh, that's nice," and she doesn't get
a rocking chair out there for her to knit in, and I reckon she'd sit.
I gave her a rocking chair. I gave her a rocking fucking bowl. She just doesn't like being outside. She likes knitting and stuff. No, she just likes knitting.
All the furniture has like dust in it. I've gone out there a few times to like just close my eyes or like read a book or take a nap, but most of the days here it's gross or it's cold. So.
No, it's just too hot or too cold.
As well, yeah.
There's no mediums in Texas.
Like originally, when you first got there.
What, Kate?
You had that whole cedar fever thing when you first got there as well.
Oh yeah,
didn't
that too.
Mm.
She's been actually taking all these allergy shit. So I'm nervous about this new cat because, you know, she used to be kind of allergic to cats, but she hung out with her sister. Yeah, but she hung out with her sister and her cats recently.
I hated those cats, though.
Yeah, but you still didn't die.
I didn't let it into the room I was staying in.
Yeah, but that's a house that has cats that you stayed at, and that's a good sign. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. And your body, like every 6 or 7 years, changes. Like I used to be allergic to this, and now I'm not. 7 years, you know what I mean? Like people go from in and out of.
All your cells have regenerated.
Yeah, and a lot of times it changes allergy stuff. Like I used to like dogs. Anytime they used to kiss me, it would tickle my throat. Like for some reason, like this thing in my throat would activate and it would tickle and like it would like freak me out. Like I couldn't let dogs kiss me because it would just like freak, like it would almost give me a seizure. And now that doesn't happen.
It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna have to deal with it.
Yep. Like we're gonna have a clean room for you that you might have to live in for like weeks at a time, and you can come in back into like the cat house. You know what I mean?
One thing that I do, like I'm allergic to my chinchillas, like if I like get up all in them, and I'll actually like wear a little dust mask. So anytime that I have like the dust mask hanging, and if I want to get all cuddly and not think about it, I put on the dust mask and wash my hands afterwards, and I'm like 100% fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a short-haired chinchilla.
It's supposedly, by the way, like I have not done any research, but it seems like the more I watch, supposedly, like people say, oh, this cat is this and this, or skinless cats are like you're not allergic. It's actually the oil. It's not the fur. It's the oil from
The
them.
dander too,
Yeah, the tongue licking.
The licking and the oil, I heard.
or their
Yeah.
skin flakes.
Yeah, but that's from their skin, their oil of their skin. It's their dandruff and oil. It's not the hair at all, though, which I always thought, oh, it's their hair. It's like being allergic to something. Of course, I would think the hair. So
you can still be allergic to the hairless cats.
right. Because everyone's like, I'm going to get a hairless cat. I'm allergic to cats. I'm like, no, they're actually just as allergic as a normal cat. By the way, my friend Dana Dearman and a couple people have these cats, but Dana used to take her hairless cat over to my house, and that was the first time I ever met a hairless cat, and I love hairless cats. They're like cool. Like there's something different. I don't think of them as cats at all. They're more like just like naked animals coming at you like ball sacks with arms, and I loved it though. But they run really hot. So if you're a cold person, I recommend hairless cats because they're always
Feel
just.
like a penis.
It always feels like a heating pad turned on. No, it feels like a heating pad turned on. It actually probably feels like a huge dick all the time. That's why Dana had it. I don't know if Dana has that cat anymore. Dana has blocked me on everything. I don't know why. Yeah, she's just.
I just saw her.
I think it's because look, what she made it seem like is that like she considers me like a friend and she doesn't want me to see her stuff. I guess you know what I mean. And I get it. That would be weird if I was like, no, I don't want you to see my butthole. Like I get it. But she's the only one that's ever done that to me. But it sucks though because I'm like, how do I talk? I have to just text you and. All right. Have you guys ever seen a hairless cat in person?
Hell yeah.
My
My friend
sister-in-law
has
had a
one.
hairless cat.
They're cool. I like them.
I like my
Mainly
cats.
in strip clubs.
Yeah, the fur is
They're
better.
very prone to slapping.
Yeah, fur is better. Fur is better.
It was a weird, like when you pet them, it's like a weird, like your hand sticks a little bit, especially when it's like
Oh,
warm.
really?
I can see them better being better like cold weather cats.
Yeah.
Something, which is weird because they have no hair.
Right. But they run so hot. It's weird.
I don't like it.
Because they're going to
Yeah,
transfer
it's a
the
little
heat better
predator-y.
to youth than through the fur, because the fur's an insulator.
Some say they have 40 and 90s in them.
That's why they run so hot.
Yeah. Crazy thing about cats, though, when you've never lived with a cat or been around a cat, like Janice has never been around a cat, ever. And
That was one.
it's so weird.
Yes, I have.
I mean, you haven't, like, when Janice met my dogs, she thought they were ugly and gross and, like she didn't get it. But now, like, those are her.
Well, you didn't take good care of her hair.
No.
What is this
What are you
ragamuffin?
What are you talking about? I was growing her hair out to be long pigtails,
Yeah,
and you
there was
ruined
a
it.
line
Let's not go there. But you remember, like, you thinking you told me, like, when I first saw, my dogs, you were like, ooh, they're ugly, like, and now they're your like literal babies. Like, those are your babies.
Yeah.
So I can't wait.
You only had Wiki.
Because, growing up with cats my whole life, I can't wait for her to fall in love with a cat. Like, she has
but
no
Brian-
idea. It's gonna change her life. Like, she's gonna literally start, like, climbing trees and, like, licking her hands and shit like that. And puking on the floor.
Today, we got a cat scratcher and I built it up. I'm really excited. I already like built the cat tree and built set everything. I'm like setting shit out. I'm excited. But like today, the cat scratcher, I was just like scratching at it just to know what it feels like.
What? You were scratching the cat scratcher?
You didn't see me?
No, I didn't. When did you do that?
You ignore me so much. I was like, look. I was scratching it.
Oh, I didn't know you were scratching it. I knew what you were pointing at, and I was just like, yeah, I know what that is. It's a cat scratcher. Wow, you were scratching it.
Just make sure to leave the litter box alone.
Nope, she already tried it out. She wanted to see if it cleaned it up. Last night, she took a shit in our new kitty litter robot. And what's crazy, it detected the weight of her. By the way, Jenna's 182 pounds. But,
Damn,
like, she's fat as fuck.
Big girl.
Yeah, but it recorded her weight, and then like after 15 minutes of not detecting anything inside there using like LiDAR or whatever, it just rotates and puts the poop in a little bag. And then once a week you take that bag and throw it away. It's like, damn it, dude. I haven't had a cat in so long. I haven't been there for the technology. And one of the worst things ever was the litter box, for me at least. That's next level shit right there.
Yeah, that's really neat.
Fuck yeah.
I like that sound of that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know though. I at first kind of just wanted a regular old litter box so it's easier to clean, you know.
No, we could get a second litter box, but you understand there's no cleaning. You literally open a drawer and you pull it out.
So OCD that I would want to like be able to clean the walls on the inside.
No, you can do that also. The whole top comes off. You take it out and spray it with a hose, put it back on. It's easy.
I guess, but that's the hassle.
Check the motherboard.
No, like I've had basic litter boxes my whole life, like just like the square rectangles. You don't want that. You want a covered one because it covers the smell, and it also like sometimes they spray. You know, you don't want that on your walls, so you want a covered one. When they pee, it's like putting your finger over a hose. They go, you know what I mean? Like, no, when they pee.
If they're neutered.
When they pee, it's pee. And so sometimes they're pointing right. Sometimes they're on the side of a litter box and they're peeing on the wall. You know what I mean? Like you want a wall on the litter box is what I'm saying. So it's all
Alright,
in.
so that's why, because I want to be able to clean the walls easy, but the litter robot is kind of difficult.
No. It's exact opposite. The whole top of the litter robot pops off. And you could just take it outside and spray it with a hose. No, it does. I saw videos of it.
Well, you guys will see.
I don't like to see it.
Give it a week.
I can't even imagine it.
I'm gonna do a video of it.
I know, right?
I'm gonna do a video of the litter robot. Trust me, that's coming.
yeah.
There's going to be a whole cat
They
virtual
brought out
red band soon.
They brought out these cool bags now for litter boxes. I use this bag that's specially shaped for the litter box, and you put that down first, and then you put the stuff in, and then you literally just pick that whole bag up and throw that in the bin.
Yeah, they have a lot of cool litter boxes where it's very like throw it away after like a couple of days. The whole thing, like it's all made from recycled whatever. I like that. It's actually really cool. But the problem is, this thing actually, litter robots actually, once the shit is shit, it literally rotates. The shit drops in a second compartment, and it's put. You know what I mean? And then you just got the regular litter sitting in there.
Awesome.
Instead of like,
Does it put like a fresh layer of stuff like when it rotates?
no. If you have certain litter, whenever the litter's wet, it like clumps together, like clumping litter, I guess.
Yeah.
But like the technology of litter has gotten so bad. Like whenever there's anything wet, that goes into the bin. Everything dry is left. It's expensive and stupid and crazy, but that's how much people love their cats. But the problem with like what you're talking about, as much as I love the idea of just throwing the litter box away every day, and that's what I would have probably done, you know, like 15 years ago, you still have that fucking piss and shit like sitting, you know what I mean? Like it's still there.
Or, you know how some cats are like trained to go in the toilet.
Yeah. You don't want that, Janice. Janice, you don't want that. You know. I think. Speaking again of Dana Diarmond, I think her cat used to do that. I might be wrong, but I think she trained it to do that, if I remember. But the problem with that is, you don't want your cat on your like, oh, who dribbled? And then there's just like a. There's like, yeah, and like you don't want, yeah. It's the worst.
Good if you got friends around doing acid.
So just train it on your guest.
And walk in on that.
You know, cats. Oh yeah, my cat peed in the toilet. It also got all over the fucking toilet paper, and he did a good job though for a cat. He did a good job for a fucking cat. Jesus Christ! You see one video on YouTube that the cat did it right, and you're like, that's how all they do. No, they're spraying all over. They're spraying in your toothpaste. You're brushing your teeth with vinegar now, kid. I mean ammonia. Damn it.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had a cat
Wait till you
since
experience
like,
the evils of a cat.
Yeah, when was the last time you had a cat, Zen?
we had them all growing up, so we always had cats.
Same.
And so anytime we go home, we had the family cat and everything like that. I love my cats.
Isn't it crazy growing up with a cat? I think honestly, if you ever have a kid, I think growing up with cats is one of the most important things in the world, because it really taught me, like when I was alone and poor and I was going through a lot of shit, the cat was always there for me. And I don't know how many times I grabbed that cat and I laid in bed and I was just crying, looking at it, going, we'll get through. Like, it was like literally my stuffed animal growing up. And no dog would do that. A dog would be like, lick my face and then start licking his dick and like run away and then like shit on the floor or something. Like the cat was just sitting there looking me in the eyes and like putting his paw on my cheek, like almost like he knew something was wrong. Like cats got me through so much in my life. And maybe it's because I grew up with cats. Like maybe that's why. I don't know, man. I haven't had a cat in a long time also. It's been 4 or 5 years, 6 years. I don't even know.
But I've seen the progression of those cat litter boxes, like the one that you have that rotates. And honestly, like, I've kind of wanted a cat just to get the litter box at some point. They're kind of crazy.
Yeah. The tech of litter boxes is crazy, for sure.
We'll give you a review.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them.
I can't wait to see what the cats do to our dogs, though. That's the thing I'm most interested in. Like, I think Hooch will be okay with the cat. And these kind of cats are really good with animals and pets. You know, Maine Coons actually get along. They're not trying to be They're not like fighters or bros. You know, they're more like dogs. And it's going to be so interesting with Wiki, I think. I can't wait to document all this. I might just have to start a new YouTube page.
For sure. When I brought my dog home to my cat, I had my cat for 2 years. My cat sliced my dog's ear.
Oh.
Like when he first met him.
Shit.
Yep.
And he had that slice in his ear for like his whole life.
Well, you must have got a cat that hasn't had his nails trimmed ever or something.
What's that, sorry?
How was the rest of their relationship after that?
Oh, they were best friends. I'll send you some photos. They used to curl up together, and the cat was just sort of saying, "I'm the boss," and then after that, but it was good because the dog got much bigger than the cat, obviously.
Yeah, this is what's weird is the cat we're getting next Saturday is literally already bigger than both of our dogs, and it's only like I think going to be like 8 to 10 weeks old.
Really?
Yeah.
Really bigger than?
Yeah, I think so.
It's gonna be bigger than you soon, Janice.
Yeah. It's not going to ever weigh more than Janice, but it's definitely going to weigh 1/3 of her. Isn't that crazy?
They weigh up to, what is it, 18 pounds?
No, 25 pounds. Or 26 pounds, I think is the biggest one.
That's male.
Oh, female, no, goes up to 25 pounds. Like, female female can go up 15 to 25 pounds,
Oh Jesus.
which is great.
It'll be okay.
I've never had that much cat. I've never had that much cat. I've always
Yeah, if
wanted
I
that
got a
much cat.
I would,
Yeah.
if I got a Maine Coon, I'd rather get a big one that like
Mhm.
is ridiculous.
Dude, I just love the idea.
8 kilos.
I just love the idea that Janice's first cat is going to be like a bigger than normal cat. So she's like, is this where cats are? Instead of getting like, I used to always get like tiny Persians, little baby like runts almost. I would always look for runts.
My my cat when I was a kid, its parents were my buddy's cats, and the mom literally had no eyes, like empty eye sockets.
Oh
and there was
no, I
always,
hate
like,
that
a
kind of
little bit
cat.
Inbreeding, whatever going on. So there's a little bit of genetic whatever, and that litter there was only 2 cats born. It was my cat and his brother, and they were just like all of like a litter's DNA packed into 2 cats. So super interesting, like personality and like a double size for the cat. So it's not going to be as big as like a Maine Coon, but he was a big boy and he was always super friendly.
Got webbed
He
paws.
got around okay, huh?
Almost.
Eyes.
She did, yeah. So the mom actually was an outdoor cat, which is surprising. Yeah, no eyes. Had like 3 or 4 litters.
Yeah, I don't like cats that don't have eyes. I don't know. Like, I love cats. I love animals. But when they don't have
There's
eyes,
a black cat too.
it drives me crazy a little.
I
Like a
saw
street pirate.
a video.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, born without them.
These cats with no eyes, and they got around just fine. Like if you couldn't, if you weren't told that they didn't have eyes, you would think that they had eyes. It's crazy.
Whoa, wait. Did they not have eyes? Because I don't mind blind cats. Blind cats are cool to me. But when they have no eyes and they have that like weird like butthole eyes. Oh god, they have butthole eyes. I don't like butthole eyes. I don't like butthole eyes.
Well, it was
Yeah, they had
it was like a
butthole eyes.
closed.
I don't like
but
it.
It was indented.
I don't like it.
And
I don't like it.
But the only time that it ever like came about is
Sorry,
if you
Peter.
scared her, she would occasionally run into the wall. But other than that,
Oh, that's so sad.
My cat almost lost an eye.
Oh god, why?
Fox.
You fucked the wrong hole?
Fox.
No, I'd had a real bad battle.
I mean,
with
did
fox
you
and
fudgy
came
Mickey
home.
baby poo poo?
Australian fox.
The wrong hole.
Oh, it was like I hadn't seen it for 3 days, and I was getting worried, and I could see like this little fluff ball out in my backyard, and I went and checked it out, and it was him, and he was covered in blood. Because cats, when they're gonna die, they go away from you. They don't come to you.
Yeah.
They go away. So like he was just like there, and I brought him inside, and like you couldn't even see his eye. It was just blood. I cleaned him up and fed him, gave him water. He just like fell asleep for a couple of days and just woke up and ate and went back to sleep. And then when I gave him to the vet, they worked out that the fox had like sliced. You know how cats have 2 eyelids?
Mm-hmm.
They'd sliced the second eyelid, so
Oh.
they were actually looking through
Oh,
a second eyelid.
that sucks.
So the vet had to slice his second eyelid,
Ah!
and now his eye, like he's like a model again. Like I don't know if you saw my cat. He's
You know, we gotta.
he's come back to normal.
That's great. That's horrible and awful. At least Gigi has some good cats. Where's Gigi at? Gigi.
Yeah. He was doing.
Gigi! Oh, there he is! Oh my God, he is here! Ah, Gigi has 2 beautiful cats. I gotta turn Gigi's volume up because he's very quiet. Everyone's really quiet.
Say Jade or Gigi?
I think Jade put one up, pick up, a couple picks up.
Was that? Yeah, was that Gigi? Gigi did.
No, Gigi posted his cats. I've never seen Jade's cats. Jade, have you? Jade, post your cats in Discord so we can see your creepy ass cats. Oh, you have.
I posted one, but I'm gonna try and find one where he's.
Wait, is it? Did you post a cat next to like a kitty litter box or something? I'm starting to have a vision. No.
I just posted a bunch
His 2 were
of
2
kitty
sleeping.
cat
Gigi posted his cats before, and I love Gigi's cats because Gigi has 2 cats, and they seem like they're in love, and they both kind of look like they're Dark Knight cats, like cats with knives. Are they related, Gigi? Like, where'd you get these cats from? Sisters.
Yeah, sisters.
That's cool. I'm kind of upset whenever I get a cat and like you're breaking them apart from their family. I kind of don't like that, and I've always kind of wanted to get a sister or a brother, but that's just too much. But that's cool that you got. How did you find these cats?
Work connection.
Work connection?
We're having cats in.
And why'd you choose 2? Because you were like, 2 is better than 1.
I figured if I ever wasn't home or they're alone or they had to be indoors, then they would have company and they wouldn't be lonely.
Now, is there one cat that you
but I
like
do
better
let them-
than the other?
Yeah.
And why?
I feel so bad.
I know.
Just 'cause
Well, the cat
one of
can't
them's-
understand, but why?
The black one's more. I swear it can. I feel like it knows. But,
Yeah, change the
first
words.
One's more cuddly.
One's more
than the other.
cuddly. Mm-hmm.
But they're both still cuddly. Like they'll both purr when I pick them up. But one of them loves being pet. The black one loves being pet. But the silver one kind of, or the gray one, doesn't really like being pet. But she loves being picked up and held.
That's
I don't
weird.
know. They kind of, after they got fixed, their personalities definitely changed and solidified. Like they're super, like all the negative qualities of a cat pretty much go away once they get fixed. But I don't know. It's pretty brutal to get female cats fixed. They have such a fat scar, and I always wonder if that changed their personality. Like
No.
maybe one of them didn't like it, and that's why they're less cuddly or something.
No, I don't think that is. I've never had a problem fixing an animal ever where it changed them ever at all. But I think it has to be worse for the guy cats. You're literally cutting off their fucking balls and making them, have
That's right, though, but it's also
having pronouns, Like
Just going in on a female cat. I don't know, because
female cats aren't having periods anymore. You know how lucky they are now?
Yeah.
Hey, Janice,
They don't have to have cramps once in a
if I could fix you, would you let me do it? $80. Yeah, I would love you to do it. Oh, kimchi noodle. Yeah, see, you just hear what she just said? No, I mean, I had a couple guy cats, but I always thought when I got them fixed, it was so much worse. I'm like, oh man, I don't want to chop your balls off, dude. Like that's so horrible. Oh God, I feel bad. But maybe it's because I'm a guy and I'm like projecting. I'm like, instead of a girl, like, oh, we're just
That's
tying
brutal
these
either
2
way.
tubes together.
It's still
Yeah, it's
brutal. I don't know.
brutal
You
either
never
way.
want to see a kitten get surgery. They're
No,
just-
it's horrible.
They're all high on
It's
ketamine
horrible.
For a few days, like walking into the wall.
It's horrible. It's really horrible.
Now that Bob Barker's dead, I think a lot less pets are going to get spayed and neutered.
That's not true. Yeah, I always hated doing that. And that is one thing about getting a new pet. Oh, I got to go through that again. But also, on the other hand, like, I think it's very important. And, like, that's one of the things that's, like, the most important. Because, like, these cats, like, can easily get preggers. Like, they're little Mexicans. And, like, they don't know what they're doing. And, like,
And then you have to
what's
give them-
even worse if they get
especially
pregnant and
outdoor
have babies, and like that's like so damaging. Like, oh, my babies, where's my babies? Like, I was one of these people. Like, that's too, like, the drama of having babies and getting them like taken away from you is way worse, I think, for a pet.
Dude,
than we even know.
Oh, that-
that we even know.
Like as a kid, when I was like 6 or 7, my cat got pregnant and it had all these kittens, and I wanted to keep one of them, but my parents made me give away. Like they like sold them all or whatever. I remember like being like truly sad for years. And I like cried.
Your parents made money off of your sadness.
Yeah, I know. I never forgave them. But with my recent cats, fixing them definitely is worth it, because before when they get in heat, like they meow like a motherfucker, like at night when you're trying to sleep. Everywhere. But as soon as I got them fixed, they both stopped.
No, they make them more chill. Any animal, anytime you get an animal fixed, it makes them more chill. Like if our dog Hooch was not fixed, because like our dog Hooch used to be like, that was his job. He used to be whatever they would, a stallion or whatever they would call a male dog.
Stud.
A stud. He was a stud. Like literally, Hooch has probably 100 kids. And he just used to be like set up, like he's like, is this a reality show? Why are you putting me with the hottest Shih Tzu in Columbus, Ohio? What are you doing? Like this poor guy went to Vegas for 2 years and just fucked the hottest Shih Tzus in the world. Oh my God, do you even know the Shih Tzus Hooch used to fuck? The hottest ones. Like seriously, like Hooch fucking fucked all, like he was literally Vegas all the time for 2 years.
Genghis
Did they tell you that?
Janice, like what do you think a stud does at a Shih Tzu breeder?
I didn't know they travel around the country
that's his
doing
job.
that.
Dude, his job was just fucking the hottest, best Shih Tzus in the world. Do you know other Shih Tzu breeders would bring their girls over to this house, and the breeder would pay for the hotel, and they just let their Shih Tzus hang out all night and fuck all the time?
Do drugs.
Oh, they would put like little chemicals on their pussies and dicks to get them hard, like little dick Viagra's. Oh God.
Remember?
You know, the breeder shit's a whole nother documentary. I'm sure there's a movie that you can watch. But if you're going to get a pet, in my opinion, I'm sorry, I'm different. I've had all kinds of pets, but if I want a pet nowadays, I'm picking out a breed. I'm like, no, I want that breed. I'm not going and finding a pet on the side of the street or rescuing it anywhere. I want a specific breed. Like, I want it pure. I'm the worst person in the world. But the problem with Hooch, he used to make the best animals in the world. And they were like, you're retired, you're too old, you're 3 years old. Get out of here, Hooch. All right, Hooch. All right, we're going to sell them for $500. Who wants them? And the breeder I got Wiki from, we're like, do you want one of my dogs? It's like it's related to your dog. I think it's like your dog's like cousin or something. I'm like, hell yeah, I want that dog. And I rescued it, but they were like, all right, we're going to get him fixed. I'm like, he's 3 years old. You're supposed to get dogs fixed at like 9 months or whatever, like not even a year. Yeah. But they had him as a breeder and then got him fixed. They were like, that's your job. You're fucking all the hottest Shih Tzus, and now we're chopping off your dick.
I wish they did not do that, because I feel like it's better to do it when they're young. But I feel like since he got it when he was older, that gave him all these like allergies and like skin issues. Because apparently he was perfect health.
Janice, have you ever thought maybe he doesn't have allergies? Maybe he doesn't have skin issues. He just went from pimp to gimp. Have you ever thought about that? That's why I've been trying to get him on virtual REDBAN the whole time. I'm trying to give him some kind of future. Like, that dog is the most suicidal dog, Shih Tzu, I've ever seen in my life.
Happens to pro athletes.
He's dealing with loss.
Yeah. He's dealing with, like, do you even know what I used to do? Like, I wish he had a little doggy phone back then that he could take photos so we could see all his ex-bitches. I bet you'd be like, oh my God, that's actually a cute dog. That poor guy.
He came to us looking like a freak show. Like he looked like an alien dog.
Yeah.
The way they had his hair.
Oh no, they had him.
And when I first saw Hooch, I was like, "What is this ugly dog?"
See, that's see. You guys heard it.
And then I gave him a haircut, and then I was like, "Okay, now."
He. By the way, Hooch came. What you would see dogs in like what's that thing on Thanksgiving? The dog show, like the long hair and the mustaches, like it looked like an alien for sure. Like this isn't a dog.
He looked like he was August in a Shih Tzu calendar.
That's a good way to put it.
Oh my god, that's so crazy. Man.
Did you see my photos? Huh?
All right, I'm gonna look at your photos.
Westminster Dog Show.
Sorry, Jade posted photos on Discord. I'm gonna look at them and tell you what they look like. All right, one is a black and white cat. This is when he went over to Gigi's house to suck him off, and he took a photo of his dog.
He looks exactly like Gigi's cat's. My cat is a
Yeah.
tuxedo cat too.
Second photo is a dog and a cat looking out
Cute cat. Okay.
together.
his
Beautiful,
little mate.
beautiful,
Yeah, they were
beautiful
good
photo.
friends. They
Just friends. A
chilled
cat and a
together.
dog hanging out. My favorite thing is when cats and dogs are friends. I love animal friends.
Jade, I didn't know you were calm,
Third photo, a dog and a cat
yeah.
sleeping on the same bed. Also amusing. Fourth photo, Jade has his whole dick in the dog's asshole, and there's poop all over it.
Oh shit! I sent
Yeah,
that.
mine's in
tiny
pet
kitty.
tax, Brian.
What?
Cute.
God damn you, YouTube! I didn't say that.
Yep.
Poopy
Remember
McFarty
Jeremiah?
said.
Oh wow, that is a cute cat.
Yeah, it could be one of Gigi's brothers. Gigi's cat's brothers or sisters.
Mhm.
Or brothers.
Tuxedo kitten.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have that cat right now?
No,
Yeah.
she died maybe 10 to 12
hair.
ago.
Pretty fur.
Yeah, it's a short-haired chinchilla.
What? That's the chinchilla you're talking about?
Yeah, short-haired chinchilla.
What are you guys
So it's
looking
sorta
at?
It's in pet tax.
Man, don't make me do
It's a
that.
cat,
all
not
right.
a chinchilla.
Jesus, pet tax on
No,
Discord.
no, the breed.
Oh, that's a cute baby
Oh,
cat.
that's like a
Jade.
real thing? That's a real breed?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that's the sort of modelly and the hair. Where's the other one? Yeah, she was a cool cat.
Looks like Totoro. Or not, you know, the Totoro cat bus.
Oh
No.
yeah, kind of does. Got that face.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
But yeah, all the hair was white underneath and then just black tips that made all that modelly stuff.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
that
she's
sweet
really cool.
baby. I like how it, like, I love cats that have one side of their face looks like another cat and the other side of their face looks like a different cat. Like they're like, what's that? Nick Nolte? Not Nick Nolte. You know, Face Off.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage. Yeah, Nicolas Cage. Yeah, Nicolas Cage.
Two-Face.
No, it's Nicolas
Yeah.
Cage. Face Off. Like that literally is a Face Off kitty cat. What a cute face though. Good eyes, good face, good paws. He's outside having fun.
Sheep.
Jade.
She'd chase things like a dog too.
Oh my god, is this another
yeah.
picture of the same cat? Kay!
Aww.
Oh, look at that. Look at him sleeping. Is that
There you
his
go.
tail wrapped around
You want
his
me to go
leg?
cute it?
That's a weird thing.
Come. Yeah, I can go the original. Let me go for a walk. We'll be back.
Look at the eyes. The eyes using the second eyelid rolled back in his head
I
almost.
didn't know cats had 2 eyelids.
Oh, dude, it's cool. It's like alien
The
shit when you
reptile?
see it. You're like, oh, aliens are already here. Cats are aliens. You know what's cool about like having aliens in your life? It's being able to get out of there, have some time, and go, you know what? I'm going to go back to alien. Cats are
Man,
aliens.
I'm pretty excited.
Cats are aliens, Janice. Just so you know.
Man,
Cats are aliens. The whole time, cats are aliens. Now, Incom is posting his photo
40%.
of his cat that lives outside. I don't know if you've seen this cat, but can you imagine that cat rolling up to Incom going, yo, what's up, man? Hey, what do you want from me?
Cats are so cool.
That's a David Jolly of cats.
I'm like 40% dreading the allergies, and the rest of it, I'm excited.
Janice, you've been taking these allergy shots. They took your blood and they gave you a shot or a pill that you've been taking every day for the last 2 years
Blood.
or whatever. They got your DNA and found out what you have to do, and you've been taking these pills.
No. There was nothing with DNA.
Janice, they tested you. They tested you for everything you were allergic to, and they've been slowly giving you all that shit for the last 2
Yes.
years.
I'm just putting it under my tongue. There's no shot or pill.
Right.
You didn't take my
Exactly.
DNA and,
But it's the same thing I just said. But you've been doing that for 2 years to like help with your allergies. Pretty much what it does is it gets you used to allergies.
Yeah.
And cat is a part of that cocktail.
I suppose.
I mean,
I had
what have I been paying for, Janice? Don't make me stand up.
I had a hen bring unexpected babies today, so I
A
had to
hen?
take in
Oh.
6 little chickies. That's where that picture from today came from. Yeah.
Cute.
And so there's 5 little blondies, and then there's this one little runt that's this off gray with like a little brown face. It's the one that I posted a pic of. It's so fucking cute. And they're all so hand friendly. It's hard to whatever, but we'll find someone to take them.
There you go. Found the
I wanna
photo
hold
of
baby chick.
No, found the photo of when
You can have one if you want it.
Shh. We don't have to have chicks,
Oh.
all right? Like, by the way, have you you guys see that video of, I guess you haven't, a local, Facebook page posted, hey, my chickens, 2 of them died, just got attacked by a bobcat, and literally a bobcat, like Nest Cam video, showed this bobcat like break into such a smart bobcat when you see it. Like he like crawled in and like snuck underneath this thing and did like, it was like, oh my God, you're like a spy. And those chickens, when they got attacked though, it's so weird hearing animals be so upset. Like you never hear it.
Yeah.
Like
it's
when
scary.
when chickens like are getting attacked, they're not going. They're going. Like it's crazy. It's like a sound. Like it haunts me. It haunts me.
They
Brian.
the ones that we have are all like from like a fighting stock, so they're all like super beefy chickens. But
Right.
I always wonder if like how like a wild like would a bobcat be able to take like the flock that lives outside? And I kind of doubt it,
I don't know, man.
but I'm curious.
This bobcat literally
Yeah.
just grabbed one
Dang.
and like threw it on the ground and bit his head off. Like it was
It's got a weight advantage.
pretty crazy. Yeah. And it's got like claws.
The main rooster.
It's got claws
Yeah,
in
but
its
the main
hand.
rooster's claws are like that big.
Yeah, I know, but
They're
but
like 3 inches.
how
long.
much does a
And it-
rooster
and all the
weigh, and
roosters
how
work
much does
together.
a bobcat weigh? Bobcat probably weighs
they're-
about
they're
150
like
to 200
velociraptors.
pounds. I'm guessing.
They work as a group.
So they would all attack it at once.
Yeah,
So, like,
chickens
when
don't work
something
as
comes
group
into our
though.
neighborhood, they do. So like when something comes into our neighborhood, they like form like a perimeter,
and like they'll all line up in like a circle around what, like the incoming chicken or cat or whatever, and then they'll have like one or two like go out and like confront it. And they're all like watching. It's crazy. Good to remember, these aren't like chickens. These aren't like pet like.
Right. These are roosters. These are Mexican fighting roosters.
These are proper gangster cocks. Oh,
Yeah, these are gangster like.
Cockerels.
Yeah, no, they are. No, well, cockerels are teenagers. Cock is right.
So when I dated my first Mexican, like I have a whole comedy bit about this girl. Anytime I stayed at her house, which was like the scariest part of Los Angeles I've ever been into in my life, but at least she had like where like this gate that would open up and like my car would go and it would shut. You know what I mean? Like at least that made me feel safe. But it was like literally in the scariest part of LA. But in the morning,
It was not literally in the scariest part of LA.
Hey,
I know that area. It's not.
Janice, I promise you, it was literally the scariest thing in LA. I lived there for 30 years. Like it was scary as fuck. And in the morning, all I remember is like at 6 a.m, I'll hear and it was all the people, like all her neighbors with like fucking roosters, like cockfighting in the back and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was that kind of dirty, that one street, like, oh, it was just a bunch of
That's my
chicken
neighborhood.
sounds. Yeah.
But Filipino and Micronesian. And Hawaiian.
I was so scared every time I went to her house. I don't miss that at all. I don't miss being scared. Can you imagine, like, Janice just like, hey, come over, and I'd be like, okay, and then just being scared to go to her house. Oh my God, I'm outside. Open the gate, please, hurry. Open that. I mean, that's what I used to do. Hurry, open the gate. Oh my God, there's somebody coming to my door. Please, hurry. Open. Oh my God, he's in the gate. Oh my God, like it was horrible. Every day, I would come to her house. That would happen.
Sounds pretty funny, like just a little bit. Like if you had footage of that over and over, just a little bit, you could sort of nicely cut together with some Benny Hill music.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
Benny Hill.
It was a bad time in my life, all right? At least I got a bit out of it. Fuck.
I've been eating so much fiber, or not so much, but like the normal amount that the FDA recommends per day, because I noticed
She's
that
on a
I don't
fiber
get
kick.
much fiber. And yesterday I just upped it, like doubled it, like from normal, so my gut's not used to it. Brian, do you remember my fart last night?
No.
Do you remember that one?
No.
Well, you were kind of sleeping, and I farted. Like, I turned over, and I think that let it out, but it was, like, thunderous. And it, like, even surprised me. And then you just went, no!
Yeah, I don't remember that. I was probably sleeping, but that's natural. Janice, why don't you, speaking of farts, why don't you talk about the last fart I gave you?
Oh, God, you son of a... Yeah, I forget if it was like Wiki or Hoosh, but like you
It was
were
Wiki.
pretending
It
to,
was
like,
Wiki.
come over and see it was see Wiki, and then
So
I
she's
was
on the
down,
couch,
being cute with the
hanging
guy,
out with our dog.
He's done it.
and then I smell it and I go, Brian, and then you're just like quick
Oh.
walking to the bathroom.
I pretty much just like went over to her. She explained it so horrible. She was laying on the couch. I went over to her and like petted the dog and like, good doggy. And then I farted. And then I went to the bathroom. Like I just like, all right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Strategic.
And
Yeah, I
then
was eating.
while I'm walking to the bathroom, like walking there, I hear, what the fuck? Wah!" It was so amazing.
It was bad. And I was eating chia pudding too to up my fiber, and it was gross.
Ugh.
So like, I feel like I started on my chia pudding, and I was like forcing myself to eat it.
So I definitely ruined your chia pudding.
It was already bad, but it made it worse.
So wait, what is chia pudding? I know chia.
If you
they-
put chia seeds into a liquid, the seeds like grow like a gel around it, and it makes whatever
Yeah.
liquid you turn into like a pudding. But it's I don't know,
Okay.
I don't,
So it's like the gel from the chia seeds that
Yeah.
it's like coagulates.
Janice, you
and
know
that's
you
what
could just take fiber pills. They have beautiful technology. You could just
yeah,
eat
but
normal
chia
food.
seeds also have additional benefits.
Oh, what? Tell us
So they
what
can
it
make-
is, and we can add it to the
Omega
pills that you take.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, you
It's
guess.
not gonna eat
I mean,
chia
that's
pudding
how
anymore, though.
that's how math
I'm done with
works.
that.
You don't have
Oh,
to
no,
eat this
yeah.
gross
I'll just
shit.
like blend it into a smoothie. Or
No, you don't have to
I mean, I
eat
actually
that
kinda
gross
wanna
shit.
Try it.
Mix it with honey.
Maybe
it
I
tastes
just didn't
good.
do it right.
Mm-hmm.
I just made it vanilla.
Oh,
Regular whole milk.
speaking of, I don't think we've talked about this. Oh my gosh, Janice, you're on board with this. Oh my gosh. Janice can agree. Chick-fil-A has this new chicken sandwich out right now which has pimento cheese, honey, and jalapenos. One of the best fucking sandwiches in the world. And
Gross.
I think it's only limited time, but Janice, while eating it, goes, "This is better than Popeyes. This is better than this is the best chicken sandwich I've had."
Yeah.
That's like literally it
I ate
is.
the whole thing.
It is
I wasn't
amazing.
even hungry, but while you're eating it, it's kind of gross. Because
Shut up, Janice.
I
You don't even know what you're
guys
talking about
pimento
anymore.
cheese is?
Nope.
You guys ever have pimento cheese before?
It's
Is
just
that, like, an
cheese.
American thing?
No.
I always think of olives when I think of
No,
cheese.
pimento cheese is that orange cheese. Growing up, I barely had it, but it was like usually you dip crackers in like it's like a cheese spread. It's like
It's really good.
It's great.
But I looked it up, and guess what it is? It's just basically mayonnaise mixed with shredded cheese and like a bunch of other cheeses, like cream cheese. So you're just eating mayonnaise mixed with cheese.
All right. It's probably a little mayonnaise. It's just cold
that's kinda
queso.
what-
It's just cold queso. That's all it is. It's cold queso. It's a
cheese
dip.
salad.
It's
That's
a
kinda
dip
what
for
queso is.
crackers.
It's really good.
It's so good, and it's mixed with pickled
Okay.
jalapenos. Like. Anyways, if you're a fan of Chick-fil-A and you haven't
Oh, yeah,
had
they
it
do
yet,
stuff olives with it.
they also put some honey on it.
Yeah.
It is whatever that flavor combo is one of the best sandwiches I've ever had. Like just talking about it right now, like I am like craving it. Like that, it's that good.
Yeah, you should go get it if you have a chance. Sorry, Australians.
They don't have Chick-fil-A, do they?
Yeah, I gotta make it to the Chick-fil-A. There's one Chick-fil-A and it's always busy.
Yeah.
Well, go on a
My
Sunday.
local chicken burger. It's amazing.
Chicken sandwich.
Chicken sandwich, sorry.
Nowadays, everything for me and Janice is like food delivery. Literally, it's just food delivery all day long in the United States. It's crazy. All my friends, same thing. I'll pay $5 if they deliver it to me. I mean, I don't have to walk to my car, pay for parking. You know, it's just so much better now.
My problem is that delivery people, 1 out of every 10 of them get stuck on the hill. That's annoying.
Well, you have to put it in your notes.
I have a
If
hill.
you're going to get stuck in the hill,
Oh, you do. Don't drive up. We do. If you're not really fucking good at hills, do not attempt it. We will walk down, and
Is
then
it
some
that
cocky
steep?
guy will be like, "It's pretty steep." Some cocky guy would be like, "Oh, I could do it," and then they like edge up on a rock wall, and then they have to get like
Nope.
6 big neighbors
Nope.
to like push the car and shit.
you have to have an Uber that goes from that part of your road to your house, like a drone. No, just put it in the drone.
Yeah.
Put it on the
I
drone.
was seriously thinking.
No, it's drone
shit.
shit. You have to do a drone. No, it's just
Do
drone.
like a bucket.
You just have to
Like, and then
fly a
just, like,
drone
pull the
over
bucket
to
up and
it.
down.
You have to fly a drone over
That
to
too.
it that picks it up and takes it to your house. Get a drone.
Well, I don't mind walking down either. Like just fucking stop. I'll come down.
How far is that walk, though?
But it's not bad.
All right.
It's not bad.
Okay. I mean, to our front door takes me 20 seconds from my bed.
Yeah.
And I
Maybe
hate
like
that.
30 seconds to walk from the
Oh, that's fine. All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I hate walking to the front door. Like I want to when Tesla like releases their robot, I'm on board just so I don't have to be like, Janice, put your clothes on, get the front door. Like the other day, the police came to our front door and like it was like 7 in the morning and we're both hungover. And you know, when people are at our front door, we get these alarms and shit. And I'm like looking at my phone and going, the police are here. Janice, get the front door. I can't do it. And she's like, hold on. And she's trying to put clothes on and stuff.
So it was like 2 hours after we went to bed.
And I guess the people that used to live at our house, their son had a car, or they got him a car, and then he gave it to somebody. Anyways, that car was involved in something. And anyways, the police were at our house, and they were like, sorry, this is the lost note address. And
He looks so coppy.
he was like the most cop. He was the most cop ever. Yeah. And Janice, I just remember I'm like, when Janice started walking, I'm like, oh my God, it is a cop. I guess I should like put clothes on. But I'm literally wasted still from the night before, putting whatever shirt I can find. I think I had like I don't know what shirt I had. I had like a Chuck E. Cheese shirt on or something. And I'm like walking to the door and we get there and I sleep on my stomach. So my face for the first hour of the day always has lines all over my face. It looks like I have all these tattoos on my face, of all these lines from pillows and stuff. Like it looks like I'm a crazy person.
Like a burn victim.
Yeah, I look like a burn. Like I'm like, like when it's just creases from pillows and stuff. When you sleep on your face, you get pillow creases on your face. So I just remember walking up and Janice has the door open and she goes, oh, no one lives here with that. I think that might be the people that used to live here. And then she just turns around and goes, Brian? And I wasn't going to come up. And then I came up and I'm like, I couldn't talk yet because I'm half asleep. And I go, those people used to live here 2 years ago. I don't know what I said, but whatever I said, it was like, it was the most creepy.
He's like, you know, blah, 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 this is the last note. I said, oh, he used to live here, and you're coming, and I'm like, oh, thank God, just in time. I was like, do you have that guy's phone number? And then you're like, oh, no, he's the son of the guy who lived here, so I don't have his number.
Anyways, ended up being, this guy just gave a car away or just left a car somewhere and somebody got in a car accident with that car. And it was like, no, he just left that car someplace. I can't believe that car is still around, type thing. But still, like talking to cops at 7 in the morning when you're half asleep and half wasted, that was so weird.
Especially
like,
when first show up, they're there.
So weird.
Yeah, and the funny thing,
Don't say anything, Janice. Don't stop.
And trust me, like Janice is the first person to like really say something so stupid, and they're like, "Oh, I guess we're gonna have to come in now." And Janice would be like, "Oh, you're allowed to come in." Like, like she would be the first person to say that shit. By the way, like she should not. Like when there's cops involved, she should never be able to talk to them.
You got a warrant?
It's so true, dude. It's so true, dude.
The thing is, though, that the first shirt that I could find was a virtual REDBAN shirt with Brian's face.
Oh, are you serious?
I was wearing that, and then Brian comes up from behind me.
Oh my God! It's my face on your shirt. With my face all with the. Oh my God! You're the worst. Oh my God! Oh, this is the worst, dude.
And we're both like,
yeah, it's 7. We just went to bed 2 hours ago, and I got my face is all fucked up. Wow, this is crazy. This is crazy.
You could tell he felt bad though.
No, by the way, the officer that came, you could tell he felt bad. Like he's like, guys, I didn't even knock on the door. Yeah, it was early, and he didn't even knock on the door. It was all our like cameras that set it off. So he just sat like in the driveway. He was just like, they probably know I'm here. You know what I mean? Like, and you could tell he was like, please don't answer the door. Oh, God, they're answering the door. Oh, hi. Oh, God. But it is weird. It is weird, though. Yeah, exactly. But by the way, it is weird, like going to bed and then waking up and going like, there's cops at our house. You know what I mean? That actually wakes you up immediately. You're not going to be like, oh, there's cops in our house. Hey, fuck it. I'm going to go to bed. You know what I mean? Like you're going to wake up.
That opening statement of just going, hospic.
What the
just
hell?
see where they're at.
I woke
See,
up.
if it's the end of the night.
What is?
Have a joke.
I woke up to SWAT in my front yard the other day.
Why?
Oh, nice.
What?
You know,
Next door neighbours?
like I've been up all night working. I'm, green tea'd as I wake up in the morning, like 12 or in the afternoon, and like just open my blinds, and there's like a fully armored SWAT guy there, right? And I'm like, what the hell? And he sees me, and he gives me the signal to come out, and he tells me they have to take me out of the house and take me to the other side, like away to this safe area, because the guy next door to me, just his son has come round and threatened to shoot someone or something, or threatened to hurt someone.
Oh.
So yeah, they call the SWAT in, and they're like surrounded the house and
Teenage
we all have to
angst.
get out. It's crazy. No, it's crazy. Oh man, just wake up, gotta leave the house.
You know what the crazy thing is? Like 5 years ago, Janice was sleeping. We were in bed. I don't know. We were taking a nap. I don't know what we were doing, honestly. And somebody was knocking on the door, or something happened in Burbank. And I opened the door, and the whole entire SWAT team, like 10 people, are like pointing guns at me, like, what the fuck? And they're like, come out, come out. I'm like, oh my God. And I walk out, and I go behind the cops, and I go out to the street. And all these cops are like coming up to me like, hey, oh my God, is there anyone inside? I'm like, my girlfriend, she's sleeping. And I'm like, you have to call her right now. I'm like, and I'm trying to use my phone. I don't even know how my phone works. I'm like, I'm trying to call. I don't even know how it works. And I call Janice, and I'm like, Janice. And she's like, what? And I'm like, Janice, lock the front door, lock the back door. Oh, no. And then the cop some female cop takes my phone out, and she's like, do what he says. Lock the front door, lock the back. And I guess what happened is somebody like a car pursuit or something, and they got out right in front of my house, and they thought maybe the guy was like in our house or something. I don't know what they thought. They never found the guy, which was insane. But there's if you scroll really far back on my Instagram, you'll find pictures of me like standing out going, what the fuck? Like, you remember that, Janice?
Barely.
You barely remember that. Isn't that hilarious? Janice barely remembers that. Like, she barely remembers, like, she almost died. And she's like, kind of.
Story.
Right.
It would never have happened in my life, basically.
But you remember it?
No.
You don't? You don't remember? You don't remember the police officer talking to you?
Yeah, I vaguely remember that. I vaguely remember.
You're such a fucking burnout, dude. You're such a burnout. You don't even know what real life is. Like, that's fucked up, dude.
At this point, I don't know if it's like my imagination that I'm remembering or like my real memory.
That's fucked up, Janice.
Texas, you'd have to bury the body, so like you'd remember that bit at least. It'd sort of push it into the memory a bit more.
Isn't that weird, though? Okay, you would think if the SWAT team called her,
well, you
know what I mean?
That's why you've got that.
Yeah, but
that memory.
Yeah,
sort of
but
etched in.
But she met all the SWAT team later. Like, they all were like, she came out later and saw them all.
Hop, 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 hop.
It was on the news. It was all over the news. Like, they actually had live video of them coming out right in front of her house.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I'm making it up, but I kind of remember like peeking out the front door and being embarrassed that I'm in my pajamas.
That seems pretty real.
I don't want him to see me in my pajamas.
I mean, fuck.
And everyone's in their uniforms. They're having their day. They had their coffee.
You don't see the guns? Jesus Christ, there was so much gun. Can you imagine opening your door and having like literally LAPD, like 20 people with guns pointing at you, and you're like, what the fuck? I just opened my door up. Oh, you know, why do I get all the PTSD? Why don't you, Janice? You know, Janice, you need more PTSD in your life.
If I saw the guns pointing at me, I probably would have been like, yeah, cops have guns. Yeah, that makes sense.
Jesus.
That's how my brain would have worked.
I mean, can you imagine just opening up the door and going, holy shit, what did I just open the door to? It's usually my mailbox. Oh, woe is me.
It is super hard to work a touch phone when you have adrenaline pumping through your.
Oh no, it's like a phone when you're dreaming. Have you ever tried to like use your phone when you're dreaming? It's impossible. I'm like, why is my fingers not working? I'm literally doing the phone number, but my thumb is pressing all the wrong numbers. I don't get it. You know, the reason why Janice doesn't understand what we're talking about is because she never sleeps. Janice is a vampire. She never sleeps ever.
I have insomnia problems. So either I'm sleeping a lot or sleeping at the wrong time or not being able to sleep.
Yep. It's kind of fucked up.
It's part of being creative. I'm the same. You're thinking of things to do all the time.
I've been like that since I was very young. Like high school, I was always sleep deprived.
It's dangerous sleep. It's dangerous sleep device. Yeah, it's dangerous though. I think it's dangerous. Yeah, like when that shit was happening, like a guy, like, and I'm like, Janice, lock the front door. She literally goes, I'll get to it. I'm like, and the officer grabbed my phone and goes, no, this is Officer Daniels. You gotta do it now. You don't get to it. Like it was like this whole thing. And Janice does this like, I guess I'll do this. Okay, and that's what sucks. Like,
I knew they were overreacting.
Like, you know, my problem is dating girls that are like dead inside or something, because that's crazy. When I got robbed, when I had a gun put to my chest, you know what my girlfriend did at the time? Not you, but she was like, nah, I don't want it. I'm like, are you kidding me? There's a gun on my chest right now. Look.
I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Also, I think you explained the situation pretty badly. Like just be like, lock the front door, lock the back door, instead of being like, there's a bad guy in our neighborhood. There's SWAT.
The officer grabbed my phone to tell you, hey, listen to him. Lock your front door right now. That's what I said. I said, Janice, lock the front door right now.
Yeah, if you're just screaming, lock
No. Janice, when I said that, you're like, I will a bit. I'm just like watching, your mom's house on YouTube. And then the officer heard what you said, grabbed the phone from me, and said, it was a woman officer. This is Rebecca Remain Stamos. I'm Burbank Police. Lock your fucking door right now. Like, she grabbed the phone from me.
Gotta give you that female speak.
Jesus Christ, Janice. You don't remember this?
I think you didn't explain that. I think you just didn't explain the situation, and then the cop said it, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll go do that now then.
Anyways, you guys want to go to a different world?
Yeah. We should go to another world. Janice is really bumming me out.
I feel like we've been here for a little bit.
Yeah.
What is a bussy?
It's a bussy.
It's a man that looks like a woman's butthole.
Nice.
Oh,
Mystery solved.
who's seen the Barbie movie here? Me and Brian saw that the other day.
All right, let's talk about the Barbie movie. We haven't talked about that in VR. That's going to be fun. Wait, is there a Barbie world that's actually cool right now that we can actually do this
I
at?
mean, there was a few that were like fine, but I mean, they're not going to be like mind-bendingly good.
No, but we should talk about the Barbie movie. And even if it's only like 10 minutes, it's just interesting. The Barbie movie is so interesting.
That was it good? Did you like it?
We'll talk about it soon.
Yeah.
Hey, Toe,
So,
with the
I
spoilers.
mean, I loved it. That's why I'm drawing pink hearts.
Toe with the spoiler. You know, Toe. Yeah.
I put down a friends plus behind you.
All right, let's go here.
Is there a media player?
Yeah,
Or
it's
is there
upstairs.
Any other? How the hell did you even get up there?
Stairs. Why do I remember it out here, Gigi?
what?
Don't you remember it out here? Like, to turn off the audio? Oh, you haven't? Oh.
Yeah, you guys were here last time.
But
I don't know how they
You go up the slide.
got there.
What?
oh, there it is.
Up the slide?
Yeah, I was going to ask the
In
same
the hot
question.
tub.
Jim.
Ah! This is the worst day of my life. There it is.
Oh, you are on the. That's funny.
Wait, it's over here, right? Wait, where's the audio?
I don't know. I haven't found it yet.
Oh, Janice, look.
World volume.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I
world
already have
volume.
that.
I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any world.
I feel like we've been here before and we figured it out. There was. Oh well. Yeah, turn off world volume. Yeah, so watching the Barbie movie was interesting to me because it came up on the iTunes. And when a movie comes out that's still in theaters and they offer it at a stupid rate like $25, I'm like, that's what I would pay if I went to a movie with me and my girlfriend. It's probably cheaper, actually. But I own it for life and it's in my living room. I'll do it.
We bought it.
We bought it for $25.
Yeah.
And I thought, from all the people talking about it and all the negative and good, I thought this was going to be a super fun movie with Will Ferrell, and this is going to be like, you know, like fun comedy, and it was like a Will Ferrell fun comedy type. No, it was really boring. It was shot very nice, had a nice message, but it was also cheesy as fuck. And there was bad parts about it that I hated and cheesy parts, but it was made very well. And it was whoever directed it and created a beautiful movie. I didn't like it.
I'm curious to what parts you hated, though.
I didn't hate any of it. I'm just saying. I'm saying I didn't hate it. I got bored. Like literally an hour into it, I'm like, you know what? I want to go smoke a cigarette. You don't even have to pause it. I don't care anymore. Like I don't give a shit what's going on.
It way funnier. They missed out. So we're talking about with some comics last night, and they're saying that it actually started like 3 years ago. The script's getting passed around, or maybe like even further.
No. I heard about that. Yeah. The old script, and people turned it down.
Started off
Yeah.
as very adult and dark. So like,
Yeah.
but people kept
Started
turning
off
it down,
different.
and then it just kind of evolved into this like children's, very spooky,
Very children's movie.
Feminist.
No. That is a
Barbie movie.
That is a great kids movie, and I get people are angry that no, it's not for kids. No, that's a good kids movie. Like I think it's for kids. And when you're watching it, like unfortunately, it never gets to do it. Like South Park and Simpsons did the great thing of like making it for kids and adult at the same time. Like jokes that work on different levels, or Lego Movie. Like it has none of that. It never got funny. There's no humor in it. That's the part that sucks about it. I didn't like it.
It was funny, but for like.
It should have been so much better, dude. It should have been Zoolander. It should have been like Kids Zoolander or something. You know what I mean? It should have been fun and stupid. And it almost was there, but it wasn't.
That's a good descriptor.
They missed out on a scissoring opportunity.
They missed out on so much. And the main guy who played Ken, while he did a fine job, like there was no jokes. There was just no jokes. There was no humor. There was no of that adult kid humor at all. It was just like robbed of all that, and it was just like and they also got really cheesy too much, and they like the whole thing of it being a woman and woke movie like was a joke at the beginning, but then they kept on like doing the same, like reminding us the whole time. We're like, no, we get it. No, we know this is a bisexual girl. We get it. Like you're like really pushing it too hard. Where it was just like, all right, you're just being gross and annoying. I would rate that out of 10. I would rate that a 4 out of 10. And I thought it was going to be a 9 out of 10. I don't hate it, but I'm just saying it's just like stupid.
What would you give it for agenda out of 10?
Shut up.
No, agenda, like how much agenda would be behind it out of 10?
I don't think it's agenda at all. I honestly I don't see that shit like when oh no, that's an agenda. I don't see that at all. I see that as like if you have kids that are going to school, you're dealing with these same issues all the time. And I think this was a very polite and nice balance of all those issues. I don't think it was trying to force anything down. Whoever thinks it is, then you obviously are not okay.
Well,
but it did push on that a teeny bit, and it was cheesy and stupid.
No, it not a teeny bit.
No, it pushed on it, but then joked about pushing on it.
Of it more than anything.
Yeah, they pushed on it and then joked about pushing on it. But when you keep on doing that, it was like, oh, we get it. You could have just done that the first 10 seconds of the film. You don't have to keep on doing it. Like,
no, that was the whole film.
Yeah, it was too cheesy. It was a lot of cheese.
No,
it was just
but the
mostly
whole plot,
cheesy.
The whole plot was the patriarchy. They used the word patriarchy so many times. It was kind of agenda-y.
I think the patriarchy thing was more of a joke.
No, that was a joke. Like the whole thing was. Oh my god, that was the whole joke, Janice.
The whole time.
Yeah. Janice, it was a joke the whole time, man. It was just a stupid movie.
Well, yeah, it was a joke, but that's the whole movie.
Put a number
Yeah,
not to say
it's a movie for
it isn't.
kids.
It's just what do you think that how much do you think that might have?
I don't
how much
think it
do
was
you
on
feel
purpose.
It had in it.
I don't think it was on purpose. It was just really bad jokes, really bad writing.
Say a number.
They had great
It was
ideas.
The fact that some people received it as a whole agenda and got really offended by it.
I don't
shows
say that.
It was kind of like, to some people it was an agenda. To some people it
Well,
wasn't.
no. I agree. It was literally like a Thanksgiving dinner of our life right now. And normally, like a movie like Austin Powers would grab all that fucking fruit and make fun jokes about it. And instead of doing that, they just kind of did like TV show jokes. Like it was like they didn't like. I don't know. Like that's the reason why I didn't like it. It really was a movie that had so much potential, but that's a good proof. If you don't have like a sense of humor, and you're trying to do a sense of humor, it doesn't work. Well, then I didn't like it. Like I thought I was going to love that movie. I thought it was going to love that movie. Even Will Ferrell sucked in that movie.
Jesus, Brian.
He wasn't great.
Just in the green room last
It's a Greta
night.
Gerwig movie.
I don't know who.
It was just a beautiful film movie that sucked.
The director was
yeah, no, she's great. She did beautiful.
So she makes, like, weird,
she did beautiful
movies.
movie. She filmed it beautiful. The writing I thought was horrible. I thought the whole story was horrible, and there was no comedy in it. And like I could write a better Barbie movie and have the same director. I bet it would have been better.
Yeah, they needed more. They just shouldn't have like devolved from what it originally was, if that's really what happened.
And whenever they brought up Mattel, like when they brought up Mattel, that should have been like a joke of the movie. Like they should have had her Barbie hanging out with He-Man in the break room, you know, or something. You know what I mean? Like they should have had those little extras of, oh, you're going to talk about Mattel so much. Now it just seems like it's bullshit. But like you don't have any other Mattel in there. Like this whole building of Mattel is just Barbie. Shut the fuck up, Mattel. Like there was so many things I didn't like about the movie, but yet it was filmed beautiful. It just, the writing, the script, did not like it. And the wokeness of it, I didn't see that as much, but I did see what wokeness people were talking about. Like, I didn't like it.
So here's a question. If you had never heard about the movie, like even once before going into it, would it be of something that you would have watched? Like, not dislike, not like whatever, but like if you had never heard anything about it, you saw it, would you have made it through it?
No, I mean, honestly, I'm a nerd, so I'm a little different, but you know, I grew up with Barbie, G.I. Joe. Like my G.I. Joes used to fuck Barbies in the Barbie hot tub and shit with the push, you know, the bubbles. But no, that was just not a good movie. I thought the movie was directed and looked beautiful, and the makeup and the girl that played Barbie, and there were certain things I loved about the movie, but it needed more comedy. It needed a better, like it should have been Austin Powers, and it wasn't. I thought I was going to watch that movie and thought this is going to be the funnest, dumbest movie in the world. Like I thought it was going to be hilarious and fun. It wasn't. It was boring, and they pushed agendas too much, I think. Like for real. Like they really pushed it in your face. I'm like, oh, obviously she's transgender, and he's saying that she's the most beautiful person. Like it was. I don't even care about that shit, and I felt it, and I was like, this is like a. But then I thought, this is for kids. This is what they want to show our kids, and then I start thinking, like, is that a good idea? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't have kids. Do I want to show that to my dogs? I'm like, they're fine with that.
I don't know, enjoy it to make it.
Yeah. All right, so we don't have kids,
But
but
I would
would you
just be
show
like,
it?
just so you know, kids, this isn't funny.
Yeah, exactly. This ain't funny. Would you show it to your kids if it ain't funny? Even like kid funny? You have to make it kid. How is it not that like when it's not funny at all? That's what sucks. When there's zero funny in something, then it's like now we're like
One funny scene.
no. Even what's his face? Even what's his face?
There is no parental guidance.
Even
for bad
Ken, the
content.
guy that plays Ken. He like everyone says he's the funny guy. Like I didn't even think he was funny. Like the shit he did, I was like, God, he's trying so hard to be funny.
It was so muted.
Yeah, it was
like,
muted.
oh, like,
It was muted.
Like the musical
release it?
sequence was pretty good. There's like
That wasn't good. We literally looked at each other and like, what the fuck is going on? Why would you say that's good? We were like, what is going on?
yeah, like for being so absurd, it almost didn't like acknowledge the absurdity. It was just like way too many art students worked on this movie instead of like actual.
Yeah, but it was beautiful. It just wasn't funny.
Well, that was their thing. Is there's no CGI in it, so it's all.
Yeah, which is amazing. But you gotta pay the comics too,
That was
man.
cool. That's cool. Visually, very, very good.
The comics.
You need the comics. You need the humor in this movie.
Funnier, 100%.
There was zero funny in that movie. That's the problem. If that movie had just 50% funny, God, that would be the best movie in the world. And that's what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be compared to like a comedy movie about Barbie. It has Will Ferrell. I mean, you have one of that other girl from Saturday Night Live. Like, you have funny people in this movie. And
They were so boring.
yeah, you were literally running at 10%. Will Ferrell was the only funny thing that Will Ferrell did is something I do on Kill Tony all the time. I'm gonna tickle you. Like it literally was a scene where he's tickling people. I'm like, that's the funniest part of the movie.
Oh yeah, he totally did that.
Yeah,
That's true.
Spoiler.
So they just released it knowing it wasn't funny.
no. Again, after watching it, immediately I go, I gotta stop being angry. This is for kids. And rewinding everything I watched. No, that is 100% for kids. Kids love that movie. And that's and that's something you have to remember. That's a movie for kids.
I liked Dumb and Dumber when I was a kid.
No. But Dumb and Dumber was PG-13. It wasn't for kids.
That was fucking R.
But
No.
That's for
None of
kids.
these kids get funny still.
No, I get that. I get that, but that's for kids that like Barbie. Like girls that like Barbie love that movie.
Little girls.
It was for like girls in their 30s.
No, it's for little girls.
Yeah, see,
It literally is for little girls. That movie is for little girls. Like, I'm not going to say who, but my good friend that's
Yeah, I agree with that.
brought his kids to it, and they fucking loved it. And they were 10, and 12. You know what I mean? Like, they're for 10 and 12-year-olds. And we're talking about it because we saw it. But that literally is, if you imagine being a 10-year-old or a 12-year-old girl, and they're like, I'm so powerful.
marketing plan, it wouldn't have been 10
one
to
more
12
question.
year olds.
One more
If you
question.
look at their marketing.
All right,
So
Janice.
this movie, we can all agree. I think everyone who's seen it can agree that, like, as a general movie, it's relatively mediocre. They spent $150 million, which was more than was it 150 million? Oh, yeah. Let's say it is $150 million on advertising. Which means that they did like press releases where she went out in like these one-of-a-kind dresses. Margot Robbie went out in like one-of-a-kind dresses, and they had like these huge press releases all over the world, and like they spent ridiculous amounts of money advertising it. It then became one of the biggest selling movies because of that. So the question is the advertising worth the movie?
If
Or,
you
like-
if you watch the movie, you know the movie is about Barbie and being an adult and loving Barbie, and Barbie changed your life. You know what I mean? Like you're a grown adult and you're like, I love Barbie for life. Like she made me a secretary.
Here's my question, John.
But you get what I'm
Once they
saying.
did
You're
that
right.
first screening, did they then decide that they were going to need to spend 150 million on it to sell it?
All right.
Yeah, but it worked, right?
No,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
worked.
yeah,
It,
it
it's
worked.
one of the
Turned it
biggest
around
movies
because
in the
you
whole
can get
entire
that
world
first day
because
to
100% that movie was a kids movie that they advertised so that the adults would want to go to it to make it cool to bring their kids to.
Yeah.
Well, there's lots of adults that had Barbies.
Gigi,
when they were
you
kids
saw it.
too,
What'd you
that
think?
Should have thought about that too.
Well,
Barely
like
remember it.
girls in their 30s loved
remember
it,
it was
like
entertaining.
for like the reminiscence factor of it. I mean, it's definitely like a kid movie, but like it reminded of them when they were kids, kind of thing. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to
It appealed
do.
to me. It appealed to me in that way.
And that's
But,
what made me mad that when you're at Mattel, like, oh,
Jesus, Brian.
there should be a whole part where she goes and like takes the elevator and she gets off and He-Man is like sitting there like working out.
GI Joes.
No, that's Hasbro. But like, but like, there should be. Mattel has a great catalog. How do you not use any of the? I guess they're using that for the sequel, of course. But how do you not use? Oh my God, I got off the wrong floor. He-Man's here. You know what I mean? He-Man would teach her a
think they're gonna do a
lesson.
sequel?
Oh no, it's one of the biggest movies in the world. They're 100% doing a sequel. It's already been.
They probably
It's
will.
already been written.
I didn't even think
They're
about
already
that.
trying it out right now.
Yeah.
They're already filming it.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, but the sequel, they have to go through the other Mattel catalog. They also have to hire 1 million writers. Unfortunately, the writers strike. They're fucked. But you know what, Mattel, you can hire me and Janice. We don't give a fuck. We'll be swags.
You know
or
what
whatever
Nikki
they're called.
Vine said last night?
Hmm.
That I was like, oh yeah, good point. It's like, why does she hate Ken so much? Like, what? Barbie and Ken are like boyfriend girlfriend. Why is that like? Why is she friend zoning him?
Because
That makes
the
sense.
whole
I think
point is she has no
I think it's-
crotch.
Well, Ken is insignificant.
Yeah. She also
And-
has no
Yeah.
crotch. So sex
The-
or
the
any
owner
desire
of her.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, the owner of her
yeah.
didn't have a Ken.
Oh, and
So
by the
she
way,
was like, no,
here's something I said last night in the green room of the secret show when we were talking about Barbie. But this is the main thing. Here's a great example of when the movie is very early in the movie. When the movie, I go, man, see, they should have done it that way. When she's like changing into clothes or whatever, like she goes to the wardrobe and like she spins around and it makes like sparklies or whatever like that. She literally should have took off her clothes and showed that she has no areolas and no crotch. She should have been sitting there completely naked and just walking up to the clothes, and then there's a shot behind her like that movie where the teacher and Dustin Hoffman whatever that movie is, the principal, hey, Mrs. Robinson, that movie. And it should show her ass, and it should say Mattel on it. You know what I mean? Like, it should be like that kind of movie. Like, yeah, I'm naked, and there's a Mattel on my, like, that's how the movie should have been.
Yeah.
The Graduate.
Getting a manicure, her toes done, and it was on her foot. Something
Yeah.
like that.
The movie was good, but it could have been so good. Like that whole thing when it comes to like what South Park and Simpsons does so and Family Guy does so beautifully is really balanced. Like they're all on network TV, but they balance the idea of my kids could watch this and I could watch it at the same time. There's jokes for me, there's jokes for kids, and they don't understand the little nuances. But instead, they were just like, no, let's just make it cheesy and dumb. Let's not have any secret jokes for adults.
I think we've said everything we could say about Barbie now.
All right, let's move on from Barbie.
That's fair.
Yeah. Bit of a disappointment.
Let's talk about Starfield. Just kidding. God damn that game. Just kidding. Let's go somewhere else. Why are we at a Barbie world? Oh, God. All right, let's go somewhere else. This next place is a place that we love that got recently updated. Or maybe it didn't. Let's find out. Everyone, is there any? Oh, you're Oculus, right, Chad? Wait, are you still Oculus? Wait, didn't I get you a laptop or something?
Fucked up his computer.
Yeah, no, it's been a long story, but yeah, it's still coming next Friday now.
You keep on saying it's next
Remember they gave
Friday.
it to me.
I don't even believe you anymore. All right, let's go somewhere else.
I'll have some proof soon.
I don't want proof. Let's check out a comedy club. Portal.
That's how things go.
Hmm?
I think this is a new one.
Hmm.
That guy Reptile that we met before. That's his. This is his.
Oh yeah.
his stuff.
That's right.
So
I
you
forgot
either
about
redid it or this is new. Maybe you redid it. Check mic, check mic.
Weird. My headset's doing some weird shit right now. Where you going, Toe? Oh. Toe, you gonna get us a drink or something? How'd you get in there? Weird, Gigi, my character is now, or my headset's got all these fucking things on it now.
What's happening? What do you see?
Kind of like the,
Does it show up on the stream?
I don't think so. No. It is, kind of like the, Oculus headset where the bottom was all, like, striped. Now I have... Weird. I see, like, from your head, your name is like red lasers just shooting up from it. It's weird.
I wonder, how old is your cord? I wonder if it's a cord.
It's a new cord. Interesting. It just started, though. Very weird.
Maybe it's just the world.
Is this the?
This is the GameStop. Yeah, the GameStop. The Comp USA. Oh, and yeah, like my hands like doing this. There's big like lasers popping. No, this seems different. This doesn't seem like
It
hardware
might be something
failure.
in the world. Is it
Yeah,
something
maybe.
That was happening in the other world, or is it just now?
I don't know. But weird, I see like a red laser popping up. Oh God, I want to show you guys this. I might try to record on my phone. This is crazy. Because this exactly looks like what the Oculus Pro had. The problem.
So it's not doing it on your stream.
Oh man, this is gonna be so hard to like, record. Hold on.
And it usually happens after I've been on for a while, like when my headset gets hot.
Oh, maybe. I had to clean mine off.
Yeah, mine's so fucked. There's no point in even using it. Wait, it's not the red lasers behind you, right? There's
Alright, there we go.
pouring out.
Then I look over. See, it's not working. All right, maybe it's just me.
Yeah, he's a little quiet, and this world is very earmuff mody. So like, if you're, this world is designed so that when people talk, you can't hear them too farther away.
Have you guys played Starfield yet?
I think.
Makes sense. Yeah.
No, but my friend asked me about it today. What? I don't know anything about it.
If you haven't played Fallout, don't even bother. Like, it literally is just for people that love Fallout. It's almost like a hoarding game mixed with sci-fi. Yeah, it's
right?
Yeah, it's a pity Bethesda haven't.
It's an
stepped it up
RPG,
to
right?
what
Yeah.
they were.
I mean, they're just good at hoarding stuff. All right, let's go somewhere else. I don't like all this shit that's going on with my avatar or my headset right now, and I don't know if it's this world or not. Let's go to someplace that is different. Let's go to Rainbow Ruins. We haven't been there in a while. Whoa! What's going on in right now? It's going on. What the hell? Oh, it's still going on.
Ah, shit.
This is definitely a VR chat thing.
Still bugs, I guess.
All right, let's smoke weed. I'm going to reset my headset and come right back to you guys smoking weed. I'm going to be back in like 5 minutes right here. I'm just literally going to reset my headset and be right back. All right, see you guys on the flip side.
Smoking if you got 'em.